Hello guys, it's another day of Vlogoween and it's another flashback to me, member Tess, who is introducing you to these projects, the testing and planning and everything else that that is happening for these my best projects ever. I've been prepping for months even before now. Like, forget prepping now and then for Halloween, like I've been doing it and thinking forever. So one thing that I wanted to do is literally months ago, I posted something on my art Instagram that I'll show here, but basically from somewhere out of my brain, I had this idea that in the new Wednesday season, there might be a Halloween party, and what would Thing wear to the party if he had a costume. Because we all know he likes to dress up and paint his nails and everything, you know, smooth, supple, soft skin, favorite hand lotion. And I remembered how at Wednesday's surprise birthday party, he had the little birthday hat on and it was the cutest thing ever. So my brain saw that hat shape and just ran with it. And so, as you could see in my picture on Instagram, I immediately decided that another one of my projects this year for the day of Halloween when I go to hand out the candy is turning Thing, my Thing hand, 3D printed, temporarily into a Pierrot clown. Because a Pierrot clown is so aesthetically pleasing, but it's also traditionally black and white. And we all know that Addams Family equals black and white everything. Like, they're allergic to color, as Wednesday says. Her flesh peels off her bones, etc. So I really want to turn Thing into a Pierrot clown because, like, I love Thing. Why shouldn't he get to dress up the same as the rest of us? Anyway, we're gonna have a bit of trouble here. I'm most scared of the temporary pom-pom buttons. I don't know at all how we're gonna do those, but we'll have to see. So let's get started. These are the two old scrunchies I'm choosing between to make Thing's ruffled collar. Gotta love zero waste craft. This design is a Joanna Parker hat printable, shrunk down of course, like the ones I used to create my wreath earlier this month. Except this pattern is obviously a Pierrot friendly black and white. I want to use it as a little unique twist for the Pierrot hat, so I had a different fun option. And then these cones are obviously plain white for the more traditional Pierrot that I wanted to have too. I then did a patch test on Thing's underside using this white face paint to see if it would work. Then it was time to see how I could the temporary pom-pom buttons. I tested a few ways, but this one here that actually did it was the double stick tape that I only thought of actually quite late in the testing stages. I tested the tape over the white paint to see if it would affect it, and it didn't. It stuck just the same. I wiped off the test paint as the final step and it came off great, so I know that the costume will not affect Thing long term. Here I'm getting ready to reattach the pin backs to the tips of his fingers so he can pin onto my dress shoulder and sit there. And this tin holding my brooch backs was purchased approximately 500,000 million years before you-know-who started acting up, and I haven't covered it with stickers yet, so just be sure that I absolutely hate it. I just haven't gotten around to fucking it up, and it does have a use, so I don't want to throw it away. Then it was time for finishing, testing, and choosing between the hats. I cut the top point into too big a hole for this hat, so I had to plug it with 2 pom-poms to hide the gap. It was then time to choose the combination of scrunchie and hat. Time for the official paint job. I taped this thin black elastic to both of the hats I chose, and voila! Here is classical Pierrot thing ready to get on my shoulder on Halloween Day the 31st to go and hand out candy in the square with me. It is very plain for my usual maximalist taste, but I guess I wanted to keep it most obvious to people's previous understanding of what a Pierrot is. And then the vintage sort of carnival fun flowery interpretation was his outfit for my pumpkin carving party. I had so much fun putting the outfits together, so having one for the first but also this has turned out absolutely perfectly for me. Alright guys, I hope you like the 2 outfits that I've ended up creating for Thing after getting my Pierrot clown outfit idea so many months ago now. I had so much fun creating these looks, and I'm very glad that I ended up letting myself have just, you know, both for different purposes. One for the day of Halloween and then the other for my party, and it's just so much more fun to not limit myself in that way. So basically, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that if you are a Wednesday fan, this has given you a really fun idea of something you can do if you have got a Thing hand toy. Because this was like the best. I really want to do this again. But I don't know what occasion or what for, so that'll be interesting. But in terms of waiting around until Halloween to put him on my shoulder, I've given him a little home here with Ghost, who has an extra hat on, Teeny / Jean Kelly, Thing, Wednesday in her own hat, Wednesday Candle of Vintage Wednesday, Wednesday Pin, and of course Thing in his outfit. So I hope you like this little altar display with Wednesday herself in the back there. Love you, Jenna, mother. And subscribe for more Vlogoween, more fun, more creativity, more Wednesday, more witchiness, more ridiculousness. And remember, I love you, keep going.
He's found a flat for the garden and is Elizabeth happy at her school?
Speaking in an American accent.
Would that be so awful?